Marshall, thanks for meeting with us today. Tell us a bit about the Atlanta Beltline project. What's the vision and the mission for the project?
Well, the mission for the Atlanta Beltline is to be a global beacon for equitable, inclusive, and sustainable city life. We really want to be a model for redevelopment and development, such that at the end of the project, folks can look back at the work we've done for the city of Atlanta and the citizens of Atlanta as a model for how redevelopment can be done, and hopefully done right, and leave a lasting impact for those who will use our built infrastructure for years to come.
What is the basic plan for the Atlanta Beltline?
So the plan is huge. Right now, the Atlanta Beltline is considered to be the largest redevelopment effort probably in the country, certainly in the Southeast. It's a wide, expansive array of programs that include parks, trails, transit, affordable housing, public art, economic development, and many other aspects to the program. But most folks are familiar with the affordable housing, the parks, and the trails aspect, and certainly transit is an expectation of the project as well.
What have been some of the most profound moments that you've experienced working on the Beltline project?
I've had several. So I've been with the Beltline a little bit over 8 years, and I will tell you two that kind of stand out. The first is regarding our work with affordable housing. Our communications team has worked with our affordable housing team, and as we have developed affordable housing, and that remains a challenge for us to reach the goal that has been set for us, which is 5,600 units over the life of this project. But when you actually see people who are impacted by the ability to access housing on the Beltline, that is really moving. And we did a particular story on one mother who moved back in after the renovation, and it was just touching. She was almost brought to tears with the quality of the work and the care and attention to detail that was put into this particular unit. But when you look at the people who are actually impacted and connected to people, that is really one of the most impactful moments for me. The other is to just simply go out on a weekday or even a weekend and see the number of people out using the trails, jogging, walking, with strollers, with dogs, to get groceries, to get a haircut, to get a cup of coffee, to just see that the work that we do impacts so many lives, connects so many people, whether it's from a health standpoint or simply a convenience standpoint, is really impactful.
How can our listeners get involved with the Atlanta Beltline project?
So there are a number of ways. If you go to beltline.org, there's a volunteer option on the website. We also have our sister organization, the Atlanta Beltline Partnership, that often organizes volunteer efforts that you can also find out about through our website. And recently, this past year, we launched for the first time something we call Beltline University. And the first class just graduated. It's roughly a 9-month, 9-session opportunity for those in the public to apply to participate. And what they do is they take time to have a deep dive into all elements of the Beltline. So we bring out all of our directors over this 9-course session to talk about their respective areas. And the idea is, one, the public has an opportunity to learn about the Beltline, but two, after they complete this deep dive, they can become ambassadors and tell others about it and have a more in-depth knowledge of what they're talking about. And it seemed to work well. I think the first class was just over 30 individuals that completed the class. And with the success of it, pay attention to the next opportunity. We post that online as well for applications. We received several hundred applications and had to get that down to the first class again, which was a little bit over 30, but great success. So that's another way for the public to get involved.
Yeah, that's super, and that's a good sign that you're doing some really great work. Well, thank you, Marcia. Appreciate you taking the time to meet with us today.
Thank you.